Oh hey, I didn't see you there. It's me, Carolyn, aka the Ritz Carolyn, and I'm here with a very special guest. His name is Gord. He's this little orange tabby sitting on my lap, and he'll be here for today's story time. Today's story time will be about a pretty scary experience that actually happened to me a few years ago. Looking back on it, it's actually pretty terrifying, but in the moment I wasn't really worried about it. So let's hop right in onto this story. Hey, it's Carolyn from the future here. I just wanted to say that this story is in no way fake. I'm not lying about any of this. I don't know why I would lie about it, but if you're gonna come on here and say that I'm lying, please just don't comment. Just click off because it's true. It actually did happen to me. So continue watching. I just wanted to pop in. So a couple years ago, I was driving across the country to visit my parents in the Midwest. I'm on the East Coast, on the very coast. Like I'm right next to the ocean. And I was driving with my cats. I was supposed to leave the next day, but things never go as planned. I normally can't sleep the night before I travel, so I decided, you know what? I'm gonna drive. It's about 11 o'clock at night, so I packed up all my things, got my cats in the car because they come with me, and I started driving. So I'm about 2-3 hours into my drive. It's about a 17-hour drive to get to my parents' house, and I'm like, okay, I'm getting really tired. I need to pull off somewhere to sleep. So I'm waiting and looking at the signs on the highway, and I'm like, oh cool, there's a rest area coming up in about 10 miles. So I'm like, okay, let me just keep trucking along and I can stop there for the night. So I pull up to the rest station and I'm like, okay, it looks pretty safe. There's not really that many cars. Everyone else is sleeping, so I'll pull in and I'll try and get some sleep. So I pull in and I'm on the left side of the rest station, and on my right side is the whole rest station with the bathrooms and everything. And I don't remember if I go to the bathroom or not, but I'm all in my car. I have the lights off. I have everything off and the car's locked, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna sleep sitting up because I have a huge kennel in the back with all my cats, and I'm like, all right, get some sleep. It is about 2-3 in the morning and I have a long drive ahead of me, so I fall asleep, and I'd say I've been asleep for about 45 minutes when I hear a knock on my window, and I'm like, I was passed out, so I didn't know who it was. So stupidly, I opened the car door, and my mind hadn't processed what exactly was happening, but I opened the car door and I'm like, yes, I'm so tired. And this older man is here, and he's like, oh, I'm sorry to wake you. I just really need some money. My wife and I are in this van over here, and he points behind him to his right. And I look, and it's this really sketchy white van, and the back is just open, and I'm like, ooh, this is not good. And he's like, yeah, I really need some money. Can you come over here and, give me some money? My wife is in the back. If you want to see her, I'm not gonna rob you. And I'm like, ooh, I'm not going to your van with you. This is super creepy. And he's like, I'm starting to kind of shut the door, and he's like, please don't shoot me. And I'm like, where did this come from? I don't understand. But I told him, I'm like, no, sorry, I don't have any cash. I'm using my cash to go somewhere else. And he's like, oh, okay, God bless, God bless. And then he walked away and did a full circle around my car, and then went to the car to my right, which I guess someone had showed up to go to sleep while I was sleeping. So I shut my door and I'm like, what just happened? I still hadn't fully processed what exactly was going on. So I shut my door and I lock it, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'm not sleeping, I'm already awake. So I start the car and everything, turn the lights on, and I peel out. I'm like, I'm not staying around any longer. But I leave, make it to my parents' house, okay? And that was that. But after I look back on that event, that could have gone so wrong. I shouldn't have opened the door. I don't know. I don't even know if he was like watching me sleep or how long he was watching me, because I have tinted windows, so you can't really see me. Plus it was night and there were no lights shining on me. And I don't know who was in the back of that van that he had and if it really was his wife. But I just want to let everyone know that if you're traveling alone and someone knocks on your window, don't open it. Just don't. You don't know what's going to happen. I could have easily been kidnapped. I could have been robbed. I could have been beat up. But luckily, none of that happened to me. I'm safe, and I've definitely learned my lesson. I really hope this hasn't happened to any of you guys, so just please be cautious if you're traveling alone or even if you're traveling with someone. I just wanted to add, if you're ever traveling alone and you're in a situation like this, please don't ever open the door. Don't let them know specifics like where you're going or names or places. Just don't tell them if you have any weapons in the car or anything like that. You just have to be super cautious these days. I'm pretty lucky to have made this out unscathed, or made out of this unscathed, because I have no idea what his intentions were. I don't know if he really was looking for just money to get to the next state or something, but please be cautious of your surroundings. I'm definitely gonna stay in a hotel if I'm ever traveling across the country again, because I don't want this kind of situation to happen again. It's very scary. I still look back on this and I'm like, this could have ended very bad. I definitely could have never made it to my parents' house, but yeah, the world these days is very scary, and you have to expect the unexpected and be extremely safe with traveling. But this is my story, and I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's kind of funny to look back on it now, but it's a very real reminder of what could happen just traveling. So I hope you liked the video. Feel free to like it and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.